Noting that Sierra Leone and China enjoyed a time-honored friendship, President Xi Jinping said the two sides have supported each other on issues concerning their core interests and major concern, carried out efficient cooperation in the field of economic and social development, coordinate closely on issues such as world peace and development, and work together to fight against Ebola and the COVID-19 pandemic. The president further noted that China and Sierra Leone relations are a good example of China-Africa solidarity and cooperation, adding that China is willing to work with Sierra Leone to consolidate high-level political mutual trust, advance pragmatic and mutually beneficial cooperation, and strengthen coordination on international and regional affairs to push bilateral relations to a new level. President Xi said China firmly supports the Sierra Leonean people in pursuing a development path suited to their national condition. He said China stands ready to strengthen exchange with Sierra Leone on national governance and work with Sierra Leone to continue supporting each other's major concern and safeguarding their respective sovereignty, security, and development interests. His Excellency President Xi Jinping also stated that China is also willing to provide assistance and support to the best of its ability for Sierra Leone's development in agriculture, infrastructure construction, and human resource, and encourage Chinese enterprises to invest and do business in Sierra Leone. He also called on Sierra Leone that both sides should strengthen their cooperation on the United Nations Security Council affairs and jointly safeguard the interests of Africa and developing countries. President Xi Jinping welcomed Sierra Leone to participate in the Global Development Initiative, the Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative, and jointly promote the building of a community with a shared future for humanity, and said China has always regarded solidarity and cooperation with African countries as an important cornerstone of their foreign policy, and said China will work with African countries to align its initiative to support Africa's industrialization, agricultural modernization, and talent development with African Union's Agenda 2063 and the development strategy of African countries, and further integrate the development of China, Africa, and the world to promote upgrading of China-Africa cooperation and move the world to a brighter future of peace, security, prosperity, and progress.
邓先生重视发展对华关系，积极推动双边合作，我对此表示赞赏。你是我今年接待的首位非洲国家元首，相信你的访问将推动中塞关系再上新台阶。中塞友好源远流长，长期以来，双方在彼此核心利益、重大关切问题上相互支持，在经济社会发展领域高效合作，在世界和平和发展等议题上密切协调。中塞关系堪称中非团结合作的典范。
His Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada said China is a trustworthy and reliable friend, thanking China for its great support for its economic and social development. He spoke highly of the Communist Party of China leading the Chinese people to achieve landfront development and promoting national rejuvenation. President Biu said China's experience provides inspiration for developing countries to accelerate their development. He further stated that Sierra Leone abides by the One China principle, supports China in safeguarding its sovereignty and territorial integrity, and supports China in safeguarding its core interests. He also said Sierra Leone is willing to learn from China's experience, strengthening cooperation with China on the Belt and Road Initiative, and to tap the potential for cooperation on infrastructure, trade, education, and public service.
I deeply appreciate this opportunity to discuss issues of common interest to our two countries. Your Excellency, the People's Republic of China has always been a reliable partner of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We have enjoyed mutual trust and respect in our relationship for decades. Sierra Leone and China share a bond that transcends geographical distance. It is my firm conviction that this bilateral engagement will further add layers to the superstructure of the China-Sierra Leone friendship.
After the talks, the two heads of state witnessed the signing of bilateral cooperation documents in the field of the Belt and Road Initiative, agriculture, economic development, and the implementation of the Global Development Initiative. Both sides issued a joint statement on deepening their comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership. Prior to the talk, President Xi Jinping and his wife held a welcome ceremony for President Bill and his wife at the Great Hall of the People. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.